here we have the Raspberry Pi connected up with USB Bluetooth and USB Wi-Fi. On the other side is just micro USB for power, HDMI cable going into a TV purely just to have the audio pass through on the HDMI for the sound output. Operating system's on an SD card. Then the USB Wi-Fi is to SSH in from the desktop PC using PuTTY. And then over on the PIC side of things, we have an accelerometer, which is standing in for the one which is attached in the sleeve of the hoodie, just on a shorter cable, easy to use at the moment for testing. HC05 Bluetooth module, not connected up at the minute, as you can see by the quickly flashing red light. Everything is powered by 3.3 volt regulator running from USB. So if we run the program in PuTTY, over SSH, so Pi hoodie C, it will connect up. As you can see, the flashing has changed because it's connected now. Connected to the Raspberry Pi, which is over there. There are no other connections beyond the Bluetooth between the two. The data is being pulled in, which can be seen there. And then the audio output is based upon the ADC value, using only ADC1 at the moment just to demonstrate in an easier fashion for the video. So there's not a lot of tones going on, slowed down as well. So the value of ADC1 is 600 at the moment. So the output is ADC plus 150 times by 2. This means that the minimum output, if the voltage is ever 0 at any point, will be 300 hertz, which is audible, rather than being in an inaudible range. The values of the ADC range from 0 to 1024, depending on the voltage. The reference voltage used is 3.3. So if we connect the accelerometer up on the x-axis to 3.3 volts, if we connect that, the tone changes. It gets a lot higher, as can be heard. And one more time, there we go. And obviously, if it's connected to 0 volts, the tone will change again. It will get a lot lower. Oh, I've just pulled the power supply out. This will just show the disconnecting message, the user-friendly error messages, which will pop up there. Data read error, connection timed out, and then the hoodie connection problem. Transport endpoint is not connected, so just nice and friendly, tells you what's actually going on and why it's not doing anything. So if we run the program again, I'll start pulling in values again. There we go. Starts playing the sound. So I'll not pull the power out this time. And I'll connect to 0 volts. As you can hear, it's a much lower tone. And there we go, that's the last time. And then if we turn to just normal operation, which is the default value, so it's half the 1024, so 512 for the default range. I'll just put the accelerometer down. The default values can be seen there at rest, all around the 500, 600 mark, which is about right. And then if the accelerometer is moved around, can notice some change in the sound. Obviously, this can be altered by changing the mathematical formula used to calculate it to make a much wider difference, instead of just having the plus 150 times by 2. So there's the PIC, outputting over USART on the Bluetooth module. And then again, if the power supply is disconnected, the Bluetooth module is obviously disconnected because it has no power. Plug the power back in, Bluetooth module's lost connection. The Raspberry Pi shortly will say that it can't connect to it anymore and kick it back out to the terminal and release the socket.